Let the last bit of awareness slip away now. Let the final thread of consciousness loosen. Let yourself be held by sleep, by darkness, by the gentle rhythms of your own brain as it carries you through the night. There's nothing more to do, nothing more to think, nothing more to be except resting, sleeping, dreaming, and so you rest, and so you sleep, and so the night holds you, safely, gently, completely. And in this deep rest, in this quiet darkness, your brain continues its work. Not the work of thinking, not the work of doing, but the work of being, the work of existing, the work of maintaining itself, renewing itself, preparing itself for another day of life. Deep in your hippocampus, that seahorse-shaped structure tucked inside your temporal lobes, memories are being consolidated right now. The experiences you had today, the things you learned, the moments you lived through, they're being moved from temporary storage into more permanent places. Like a librarian working through the night, your brain is filing things away, deciding what goes where, what connects to what story today's experiences will become when you remember them tomorrow, or next week, or years from now. This happens without your awareness, without your effort. Why you rest here, why you drift in this peaceful darkness, your brain is writing your life story, updating it, revising it, making space for new chapters while preserving the important ones from before. And in your amygdala, those small almond-shaped structures that process emotion, something gentle is happening too. The emotional intensity of your day is being softened, processed, integrated. Things that felt overwhelming earlier, they're being placed in perspective. Worries that seemed urgent, they're being examined and sorted. Not forgotten, but understood differently. Seen from a distance. Held with more compassion. Sleep is how your brain makes sense of your emotional life. How it helps you cope with difficulty. How it restores your capacity to feel joy, to experience wonder, to meet tomorrow with resilience and openness. You are being healed right now. In ways you cannot see. In ways you may never fully know. But your brain knows. Your body knows. And they are doing this work for you. Why you simply rest. Why you simply allow. Why you simply sleep. The night is long and dark and quiet. And that's exactly what you need. The absence of light, the absence of sound, the absence of demand. In this absence, there's presence. The presence of restoration. The presence of peace. The presence of your own mind caring for itself in the way only sleep allows. Hours will pass like this. Hours of your brain cycling through its stages, of your body repairing and restoring, of your consciousness ebbing and flowing like tides. You won't be aware of most of it. You'll be somewhere else. Somewhere beyond awareness. Somewhere deep and safe and timeless. And occasionally, you'll dream. Images will arise from somewhere in the depths of your mind. Faces you know, places you've been, situations that feel familiar and strange all at once. Your dreams might make sense, or they might be wonderfully nonsensical. Either way, they serve their purpose. They allow your brain to play, to experiment, to make connections without the constraints of logic or reality. In dreams, you might fly. You might visit places that don't exist. You might be someone other than yourself. And your brain accepts all of this as natural, as normal, as simply what is happening in this moment. Because during REM sleep, the part of your brain that checks for consistency, that questions impossibilities, it's quiet. It's resting too. And so anything becomes possible. Anything becomes real. But you might not dream at all. Some cycles of sleep have very little dreaming. And that's perfectly fine. Dreamless sleep is just as important, just as restorative, just as necessary. Your brain doesn't need to create elaborate stories every time you close your eyes. Sometimes it simply needs to rest in the darkness, to exist without narrative, to be without becoming. And even if you do dream, you probably won't remember most of your dreams in the morning. They'll fade like mist in sunlight, vanishing almost as soon as you open your eyes. This isn't a problem. The dreams did their work even if you don't recall them. They served their purpose in the moment they occurred. Memory of them is optional. As the night progresses, as our after-hour passes in this peaceful darkness, your brain gradually begins to shift its chemistry again. Very slowly, so slowly you won't notice, it begins to reduce melatonin production. It begins to prepare, gently, quietly, for the eventual return to waking. But that's still far away. Still hours away. And those hours belong entirely to sleep, to rest, to restoration. Your body has its own cycles too, its own rhythms that play out through the night. Your core temperature will drop to its lowest point in the early morning hours, then gradually begin to rise again. Your cortisol levels, low now, will start to increase as dawn approaches, preparing you to meet the day with energy and alertness. But all of that is automatic. All of that happens without your involvement. You don't have to manage these cycles. You don't have to monitor these changes. Your brain and body handle everything. They've been doing this your entire life. Every single night of your existence. And they know exactly what to do. You are held in such intricate care right now. Held by systems that are billions of years old, refined through countless generations, perfected through evolution. The sleep you're experiencing, the rest you're receiving, it's the same rest every human has needed since humans first existed. The same rest your ancestors needed. The same rest your distant descendants will need. There's something humbling about this. Something connecting. In this moment of rest, you are part of an unbroken chain of sleeping humans stretching back through time. Every one of them, just like you, needed to close their eyes. Needed to let go. Needed to trust in sleep's restorative power. And every one of them, their brains worked just like yours. Released melatonin just like yours does. Cycled through stages just like yours is doing right now. The specifics of their lives were different, but the fundamentals of their sleep were the same. Are the same. Will always be the same. Sleep is a constant in a changing world. A reliable rhythm in an unpredictable life. No matter what happened today, no matter what will happen tomorrow, tonight you sleep. Tonight your brain rests. Tonight your body repairs itself. This is certain. This is sure. This is something you can always count on. And there's comfort in that certainty. Comfort in knowing that sleep will always be here, waiting for you, ready to receive you, prepared to do its healing work whenever you allow it. Your muscles are completely relaxed now. From your toes to your crown, everything is soft, heavy, still. Your jaw is loose. Your shoulders have dropped. Your hands are open and peaceful. Your body has become a temple of rest, a sanctuary of stillness, a place where nothing is required except existence.